Here's the mail, it never fails. It makes me wanna wag my tail. When it comes, I wanna wail. Mail. The mail time, right back. So you guys can see we have a ton of packages here on the table. We are gonna be opening up all of these. And as you guys know, these came from people in the community just like you. So big shout out to everybody here who sent in some mail. Make sure you guys show them some love in the comments down below. If you guys are ever interested in sending mail, the address is on screen. Without any further ado, let's get into it. Comfort Cartoons mail time. Camera flip.
Let it for me. Let it for me. Nothing for Stimpy.
All right, let's make some space here. We are gonna jump into it. I want to start off with that package that has all the dogs on it. That is awesome, amazing artwork on it. If you guys don't know how this works, of course, all of these packages are usually filled with everything that we love right here on the show. Anything in terms of animation or nostalgia. It gives early 2000s Christmas vibes every single time we do these. So big shout out again to the community. These videos are always a ton of fun for not just me, but you guys as well. So if you guys could hit the like button before we get into it for this series, I would greatly appreciate it. And also, while you're down there, like, come on, just subscribe already. Like, if you don't have an account, make one for your man here, okay? Make one for me and then subscribe. I would appreciate it. I mean, it may seem like a little bit of extra work, but I think good karma. Good karma. You're doing something good for somebody else, and I would love you even more. So let's take a look here. This one's coming from Ian Orchard. Ian is a longtime member of our fan mail series. He, like me, loves going out thrifting and hunting for nostalgic goods, and a lot of the time the stuff that he finds that he thinks is interesting and kind of has a comfort cartoon vibes, he sends right here to the channel. So let's see what Ian sent here. Thank you again, Ian, so much. Appreciate you, dude. You're one of the people that keeps this series going, so thank you, man. What do we have here? Okay, so off the gate it says there's a Patrick plushie, it looks like, and it says this Patrick came from Spain but was found in Belgium near the Canadian border. And yes, let's see here, Ian is from Washington, so he's pretty much a stone throw away from Canada. So we have Spanish Patrick. Let's get a couple of these bags out. This looks interesting too. We will take a look at everything, but if it's a Spanish Patrick, I'm sure I don't have this in my collection. Let's see what we have here. Wow, that is a different style Patrick. It's by Play by Play 2006, and it does have that like slightly different color pattern that you usually see with stuff from Spain or Australia. Like they often use like a lighter pink, I've noticed a lot of the regional SpongeBob products, especially the vintage one. Like for example, here in the US, we have like a more, I guess, like darker color pink you see for Patrick, and you can see the difference I'm talking about. He's just a little bit lighter overall than the pink we have here. But I only noticed that because from the toys that I've gotten from like Australia too, they are often lighter like this too. They're very similar in color, you can see. And now when it comes to the modern stuff, they're pretty much one-to-one. But with the older plushes, they seem to often use that lighter pink, which I kind of like because it helps separate the two. So thank you so much, Ian. That is awesome. My first vintage SpongeBob merch from Spain. Also, if you notice this little cut right here, you know that thing I do at the beginning with the flipping of the, yeah, just don't do that at home. Next up here we have, oh, that is awesome. We have a Batman Beyond figure here. Most of my memories of Batman Beyond was always like getting home from school and watching Pokemon, and then right after Pokemon would become Batman Beyond until they changed it to Digimon. And then I kind of missed Batman Beyond because as a kid I only thought Digimon was just like knockoff Pokemon. But if you look at the history, you know, they actually almost kind of did it first. Like, it looks like he has something you put in his hands here and he would fling, but it doesn't have that piece, but that's okay. We also have a cartridge for a thing called I Can Play Guitar, which I've never seen this before, nor have I seen the product it goes to. If we could find an I Play Guitar console.
Yeah, well, we've won. Use the arrow buttons to pick what.
I'm thinking maybe it goes to like a book, but it also doesn't have like a VTech or something like that, which just kind of looks like one of those cartridges for one of those like kid consoles. But I've never heard of I Play Guitar. You're finding some really obscure, cool stuff here, Ian. We also have a button for the Aristocats. Ryan, give me the music. Zoom in on the picture. Everybody wants to be a cat. We also have a little Leonardo there, and then it looks like we have a ton. Oh my goodness! How did you find this? A sealed Wild Thornberries product. Are you kidding me? What the heck? We have Debbie and Donnie's Arctic Adventure playset, which I vividly remember that episode. Look at Donnie. He's so cute. Look at his little outfit. He looks like the brother from Brother Bear before he got turned into a bear. That's the only person I know who wears that coat. I'm gonna be honest. I live here in California. The only ice I see is, if we're lucky, in our freezer, but usually not even there. And then it comes with a Debbie figure too, and the adorable mama and cub polar bear. It is so tough to find any sealed wild thornberry stuff. And yeah, you can see all the sealed Mattel tape there that they added. This is back in the day when they would add so many restrictions to get to keep toys from being stolen. You have the red Mattel hot tape to show if it had been cut or punctured or broken, and then it had a zillion and 3 zip ties locking it down that you would just get. Oh man, the Christmas morning you're undoing this and you're like, finally get the toy out, and they're like, woo, happy new year, and you're like, what happened? Everybody's bursting champagne. You're like, I just got the toy out. Do we have batteries? Like, oh, my childhood hands. We also have some books in here. It looks like you have some comics. We have a lot of media, so let's just get all these minifigures out. You see a bunch of little minifigures. We'll check out these, and then we'll get all these books and DVDs out. This one's got a note. Let's see what it says. To who it may concern, this was a buy 5 for $1 bin. It was supposed to have a stamp, but Eureka's Castles merch is already rare, so worth it. Wow, so he got this stuff out of a 5 for $1. That, you know, you live in another state, because over here in California, we get 1 for $5. So that's what oh man, I should laugh at my own jokes so much, but I like them. Yeah. Let's see here what we got though. This is really awesome though, that you have that kind of deal going on there. Oh, you are right. This is very, very uncommon. I've never even seen this before. 1994. This, like he said, did go to a Eureka's Castle stamper, but yes, I do not have this in the collection. And as he said, anything Eureka Castle you never really see. We also have a little pork chop pin topper here. He holds on to a pin or little notes like that. We have a Scooby bobblehead. This Dexter I also don't have in the collection. I actually have most of these Dexter figures. This is a little water blaster. Oh, this is the Subway one too. So we have a Subway water blaster. It looks like a little freaking, remember like when you were a kid in elementary school, you get the lead pencils and you're like, oh yeah, I'm simulating drug addiction. Why did we do that? But yes, we have the Dexter's rocket. And then what are these? We have, this is gonna go with my, this goes to my characters on skateboards collection. We have Pluto on a skateboard. I know that sounds ridiculous, but I've started a collection which is characters on skateboards collection. You guys know I used to be a huge skateboarding kid growing up, so I just love seeing characters, you know, just riding the concrete, you know. So I have right now Arthur, Woody the Woodpecker, and I mean I have SpongeBob, you know, Michelangelo, but those are a little bit more common. I kind of love these characters you just don't expect, like Pluto. We also have a little Scrat here from the Ice Age movie, as well as a Donald Duck and a Princess Peach. That is a nice little bag, man, for freaking 5 for $1. We also have a beep beep, we have a beep beep Roadrunner comic book. This is an old school one. Let's see here, 40 cents. That's gotta be like 1970s, I would think, maybe 1980s at the most, but we'll see. We also have Tom y Jerry, which is a Spanish comic book too. It's Tom and Jerry in Espanol. Espanol means Spanish. You might not speak Spanish, so you might not know that. We also have a Scooby-Doo construction. Is it just paper? It's just paper, but it's Scooby-Doo construction paper. Oh, okay, there's stickers. That makes more, okay. There's like some stickers you can glue on the construction paper. Because at first I was like, man, it's just construction paper. You can't just say this is Scooby-Doo's construction paper. I guess you can if it has something on the front. But there we go, we have the Scooby-Doo construction paper. Learn how to make paper links. Good old paper links. If it wasn't for learning that, all my paper planes would have been stolen by now, I'm sure. Next up here, let's see here. We have a ton of books, which I love the opportunity of there being some books we don't have in the collection. Like I've said for a while now, you guys have been wanting updates on the book collection. There's nothing to update because I literally never see books that I don't have already. But let's see if we have a couple in here. So for Scooby-Doo movies here, we have 13 Spooky Tales. This one I know I don't have. The Safari Creatures. We have the Legends of the Vampire, the Goblin King, and Scooby-Doo Pirate. And then we have a few more. We have, a classic, Meet the Robinsons. We have Happily Never After, which has Michelle Gellar and also Freddie Prinze Jr., who are Freddie and Daphne, who are also married in real life. And then plus George Carlin is the wizard. Monstrous Tales. Oh, this I don't have for sure. That is awesome. What the heck? We have the SpongeBob movie Sponge Out of Water and the Fanboy and Chum Chum chapter book. I didn't even know they had books. Don't toy with me. Fanboy and Chum Chum, the chapter book. That is a first for sure. It's always remarkable to me how much merch like Fanboy and Chum Chum got, and like how quick Nickelodeon was to sign on board with them getting merch. They got a full release of toys you can see on screen here. Books, DVDs. When like Danny Phantom, Tough Puppy, My Life as a Teenage Robot, they had like no merch at all, and I think debatably those would have done a lot better than Fanboy and Chum Chum. But hey, why not? I love it in the collection though. We have Holiday Wishes with Blue's Room. We have Phineas and Ferb's Very Perry Christmas, Pixar short, the Baby Looney Tunes movie, another new book to the collection. I don't think I have this issue, The Mysterious Files of Shelby Woo, the Tom and Jerry movie, Jackie Chan's Adventures, and then another one I don't think we have, Yo Ho Ho and a Bottle of Milk. With the Rugrats. And then we have A Quest for Holy Pale. That was awesome, dude. That's not even it though. We still have more here. We have the Yu-Gi-Oh! Official Handbook, property of the Page Ahead Library. I'm not gonna snitch, but I do want to remind you that's a federal crime, Ian. We have Casa de Grande. We have Sweet Junk, two Sylvester and Tweety books. The official Rugrats the Movie strategy guide on Game Boy Advance, I'm assuming? No, this is the PlayStation or like a console version. I do not have this either. And then the Baby Looney Tunes, a lot like Lola. This is just me, or does Lola not usually have sideburns? Like, she usually just not have hair on the side of her head, or am I tripping? Ryan popped up a photo of Lola. Why she got a taper fade over here this way? I feel like she got a... We see you over here, Lola, with the side hair. And she has it in every page, too. It's just in this book only. I've never seen that before, I swear. Now, this item here at the end was really intriguing to me. I didn't know what it was, and I still don't know what it is. It's this envelope. It's a random envelope, and it says Disney Channel on there. And it's got, like, the late 90s, early 2000s logo on there for Disney Channel. What do we have in here, though? Oh, my gosh. That is so cool. This is a 1998 Disney Channel calendar, and it has the different shows on the back that were available at that time. I would presume this was probably an in-house product, like something you could have only gotten had you worked at the studios. And 1998, this is very early Disney Channel. Some examples of that being that you can see this is a early concept image of Roly Poly Oly there. It's not even in 3 dimensions yet. And then it even has the Mouseketeers, I want to say, or not even the Mouseketeers, what is it, Masquerettes or something like that, as one of the shows there. This is insane. Oh my goodness, and look at how freaking cute that is. You have Bear in the Big Blue House for the first page, and it's so thematic across the entire thing. And it has like all around theming, even around the bottom pages and stuff. And you have Tinkerbell there on the pages too in some cases. Has some of the films in here too. I'm trying to see what that Roly Poly page is gonna look like. We have PJ and Otters. Oh my gosh, why did I forgot this show even existed. Bug Juice? What the frick? That was a nostalgic punch in the head, dude. Bug Juice, I can vaguely, I think my brain always like merged this show and Zaboomafoo together for some reason. I guess they both have to do with animals in some cases and like nature. But this is about these kids, yeah, doing like different like camping challenges and stuff. I'll have to put a clip up of that because I don't even know. There's even footage of that existing.
These are the true life adventures of kids at summer camp.
Oh my goodness, that is genuinely insane. Roly Poly Oly does not even have any 3D artwork. This is all original early concept artwork for what the show would look like before it had actually been rendered into 3D. That is wild. Like, how many products are they even like this on? That is an amazing piece, dude, and so intriguing. Thank you so much, Ian. This is like mind-blowing, dude. Thank you so much, Ian. That's gotta be one of the coolest things I've seen as far as like Disney Channel memorabilia goes. Incredible. Okay, and that was it for this package. Thank you so much, Ian. I believe I have one more package from Ian that'll be coming in a future video. So a big thank you to Ian. Incredible work, dude. Awesome find. I try to do my best here on our thrifting videos, but you guys can see in our fan mail videos. In some cases, you guys even do better than I do. Like, are you kidding me on this? The freaking this? Like, what the heck? We have a lot of bags we're trying to do as well, too. This one came from Tammy White. Thank you so much, Tammy. I love the freaking bubble wrap job on this one, too. And I think I see what this is. What in the world? Is that the complete series? I love that. The complete series of The Nanny with Fran Drescher. I loved this show as a kid. I used to always watch this on Nick at Night. And I think I mentioned it in a video not that long ago. And it always blows my mind, like, how you guys, people in the community always do that. You guys are always making that happen. Like, if I just say randomly that I like this random show on a one-off statement in a video, boom, you guys make it happen. And then the complete series is here. So thank you so much. You're so sweet, Tammy. It even has a complete series bonus disc that comes with behind-the-scenes exclusives, never-before-seen interviews, the making of The Nanny, and also episodes with commentaries by Fran Drescher. That is amazing. Thank you so much. Next up, this one comes from, the package got slightly damaged on this one, but I think I want to say it came from K. Lloyd, something K. Lloyd from MD. Let's see what we got here. What in the world? This package is loaded up too. Let's see what we got. What is this? This is dope. There's a freaking Nickelodeon Puma suede shoe in here with some slime on it. Okay, let's take a look at this. So first off, I hope there's a note in here because I really couldn't read the name on the front, but we'll just go through it. So first off here, we have this awesome, like, hanging, what is this? I don't even know. I don't know what that is, but it's cool. Is it a hamper, a drawer? What do you call this? Ryan, pop up what this is called on screen here, but that's awesome. Really cool for like displaying like plushies and stuff like that. You can kind of fill it up with all types of different like soft goods in your collection. There's not even just one of those. There's two of them. That is really cool, actually. And what? There's a little tiny button in here for Petrie from Land Before Times. Never have I thought about it, but now I feel like this is so necessary to have a button with Petrie on it. Yes, yes, Littlefoot. Button good. Love that. And you guys know, like I have the Spongebob shoes in my collection, but when it comes to most of the Nickelodeon shoes, I prefer to collect the kids shoes because they're basically the design itself, right? Like it's the, like I'm in it for the art form of it, like the way they created the shoe. I'm not gonna actually wear them anyway, so having the kids versions are so much cooler for me because they take up less space, they look cooler on display, and you still get all of the art and the design of the shoe in a smaller format. It's almost like a miniature version of the design. So yes, the Puma Nickelodeon shoes, amazing. Next up we have Flubber with his little sunglasses here. I remember these, man. Like my mom, my grandma had so many of these little Disney VHS tape train pieces. We have Dipper's hat. Is this licensed too? It said licensed Dipper's hat too. I didn't even know they made one that was like official. That's so awesome. We have the guitarist from the Wiggles. I don't know, maybe I should say the guitarist. They just sound like it's a band. I mean, they are a band, but it makes them sound like way bigger of musicians than they are just like a kids group, I guess. But we have the guitarist from the Wiggles. You've heard of the Slash, you know? You've heard of Eddie Van Halen. But do you remember this guy from the Wiggles? Yeah, okay. Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, baby. That's so cool, though. 2008, too, with the tag on it. We have Walt Disney World old school button. There's some really unique stuff in here too, like this one, the Delta official airline of Disneyland and Walt Disney World. A Delta Mickey Mouse button. My cousin Skeeter. This little tiny Eliza Thornberry. And I don't think they're licensed, but I can see where you were going with this. I love this, and I actually need these in my house, so these are perfect. These little pineapple wooden like kitchen tools. I don't cook, okay? I do sometimes, and I don't have the stuff that I need for it. So this is perfect, but I don't know what they're called. Is this just called a spoon, and this is called a rake? This is so cute. When the tough get going, the tough get napping. True. Oliver and Company. These are some really good buttons. There's a lot of media, so I'm trying to get all the media out, like books and DVDs, and stack them together so we can take a look at it all at once. Okay, I think I got all of that stuff out, so we can just look at the items now. Let's just pour it out here. And we do have a note. Let's see here. Grace Lloyd. I figured it was Grace Lloyd, but I didn't want to like say for sure because like where that was on the tag got damaged. I said K Lloyd, but I couldn't read it really. Grace Lloyd. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoy all the treasures I found. I love to thrift, and I actually just started trash picking in my neighborhood. The slime pumas are from the trash. Don't worry, I disinfected them thoroughly. Okay. Thank you. Keep up the great videos. I'm curious what other stuff you found like just in the trash, because everything else here I'm like, why would like the shoes, I'm like, who would just throw these away, like not even use at all? I mean, I guess some people are just fast to throw stuff out rather than just clean it, you know, or like donate it. But like, why would any of this stuff have been thrown out, you know? Like this, maybe I could see being one of the things, but still, like there's so much life in it left. You have these awesome little crab claw oven mitts here. There's silicone mini mitts. These actually seem way more useful than like the singular mitt. Like you could actually use these to grab, like, well, I never understood that. Like, why do we get one? You know, like when you probably need two to grab out a pan. We have a little Merry Christmas kitchen towel, a Simpsons poster, Krusty the Clown, my favorite character to collect. We got Sugar Bear, Kimmy and Chucky watch, a Doc keychain, this really cool exercising Snoopy spin top. This is a Dr. Pepper like item, but I don't know why. It gives me like major Good Burger vibes. You got Ducky on a little car, and also the Scooby-Doo and Shaggy figure. But now let's take a look at all that media. There was stacks and stacks of books and DVDs. All right, let's see the DVDs and the books and stuff. So we have Maisie the Mouse here. I used to love this show. This was like a little show that came on between shows, I believe. I don't think it had full length, like, I mean, maybe it did, but I feel like I remember it mostly as being like a transitional cartoon on Nick Jr. We have some Blue's Clues wrapping paper, a SpongeBob wrapping, like a gift bag, an awesome comic book trade I can't wait to go through for Bob's Burgers. This is actually the first line too, which is so hard to collect the comics for, so having the trade is fantastic. We have Naked Brothers Band the game for Wii, which like in my mind, by the time like the Wii was out, like the Naked Brothers Band was like not even a thing. So it's always weird to me that this game exists, but I guess it was, right? I guess it had to have been. Like Ryan, pop up on screen, when did the Naked Brothers Band show end? And like how this game came out in 2008. So like, am I right? And the show was like long gone by then, or am I tripping? This I do not have in my regular show collection, and it looks like it actually has not been used too. We have regular show Mad Libs, World's Greatest Word Game. We have the Gumball trade book. We have iCarly Mad Libs. They're all getting Mad Libs. Tom and Jerry's Greatest Chases, Curious George, Tangled, Choo Choo Soul, I just vaguely remember. Tom and Jerry Tales, and this is a really cool cover. This is an amazing cover actually, and it contains 3 different Christmas specials here. I've like found myself collecting so many Christmas specials. Like I'd say like a good maybe 10% of my DVD collection now is just like Christmas specials, because I just love the covers. There's so many of them. But you have Tom and Jerry, Scooby, and also the Looney Tunes all in like one cover there. We have the Magic Ring. Wow, I don't know if I have this one, which would be a rare situation of a Scooby-Doo DVD I don't have. 13 Spooky Tales of Robot. Yeah, I don't have this one. That's awesome. Okay, perfect. There we go. A sealed copy of Scooby-Doo Goes to Hollywood, WWE meets Scooby-Doo, The Complete Where Are You 3rd season, and also for 1 and 2 of the live action movie. That was a lot of fun. Thank you so much, Grace. Appreciate you. You did a fantastic job on finding. I mean, whether you found stuff thrifting, picking, whatever you did to get this stuff, you did amazing work and found some fantastic stuff. Thank you so much for sharing it as always, Grace. Okay, this next one comes from Justin Paul, and this is actually a member of, well, he's actually a mod of my Discord as well as our Whatnot streams. He's a huge member of this community, and I actually did a trade with him, but knowing him, he probably sent something else in here like I expected. So let's take a look here and see what we got. Let's take a look at the item that we actually traded for first here. So let's see here. So first off, we have a bag, and in that bag, yes, this is so cool. I didn't even know, but the box was way bigger than the item we traded for, so I assumed there had to be something else in here. We have some original Burger King cups for the Rugrats movie, as well as the original Rugrats toy line, a Rugrats the movie Burger King fry container, and 2 of the fry bags that went with the kids meal, which is super rare. You do not see some of this stuff non-used like this, so thank you so much, man. And then the other item, this has to be what we traded for. I can just tell by the box. This is, yes, a box of the Little Bear oral gel toothpaste here. So you guys may remember I shared this one on the channel here. This is the original box of the oral gel Little Bear toothpaste. Growing up on Nickelodeon, they would always play this Little Bear commercial that you're kind of seeing here for a moment. It was one of the standard commercials that came on, and once I had kind of like reminisced on that, I wanted to have it in my collection. So it took me a long time to find this box here, which is the one they advertised in the commercial. And when I found it, it came with a lot of 2, so I had this one and one other one. And he, while also looking for it, found this box here, which I think is a slightly later release of the product. So, and he also got 2 of them. So in order for us both to get one of both, we traded the extras that we had. So now I have both the different variants of the boxes here for the Little Bear oral gel toothpaste, which of course Little Bear is a Nick Jr. cartoon as well, but mostly that commercial is the biggest connection for me to Nickelodeon. So super glad to add that to the collection. But not just that, it looks like there's also some more of the Rugrats stuff from Burger King. We have the Burger King Adventures magazine here, as well as a bag from the original Rugrats toy release as well, so you can actually see those original toys there. Many of us had those growing up. I'm sure some of us still have those right now. I have many of this Reptar here, the Sparking Reptar, and somewhere I have the complete set. But thank you so much again, Live Forever. That was an awesome package. Super pumped to have my Little Bear toothpaste. Okay, next one, this comes from Jewel and Julia. Now they're both also members of the Rep Pack that have been here for a long time. They've sent us some amazing artwork, so thank you so much to Jewel and Julia. They're on our Patreon, our whatnot, just amazing members of this community in every way possible. Thank you guys so much. Let's take a look here. So out the gate, this is already something that makes me super excited. This is one of those SpongeBob inflatable baseball bats. This is massive, it just keeps going. This is one of those fair prize or arcade prize bats. You guys have seen them before. Blow them up and they get absolutely massive, but these are really hard to come by. Like once they kind of get them out of rotation, most people have blown them up, they pop them in one way or another, they get thrown out and they just kind of don't exist anymore. But this is one that seems semi-modern. It even has Squidward doing the thing on an inflatable bat. But not just that, we also have these really cute Miniso SpongeBob containers, which I think they have like buildable figures in them, but honestly I kind of want to keep this guy sealed because they don't have these at Miniso anymore. So in order for me to get them, I'd probably have to go online, and having one sealed is great because it just looks awesome the way it is. And there's also one of these guys too, which is also from Miniso. They did an amazing job making the mystery containers for this series. It's SpongeBob kind of sitting there squatting, you know, holding his legs, but inside of you can actually build one of these little Lego figures. This I do not have. We have the Tech Deck series, but I do not have this. This is the SpongeBob Hot Wheels fingerboard. This is beautiful. This will be keeping sealed as well too. If I can find another one, I'll definitely be opening it to use it, but you guys know I love my fingerboards. I actually use both the Hot Wheel ones and the Tech Deck ones, but the Hot Wheel one is using actually the newer style guide images. This is one of my favorite new style guide options they have, so it's really cool to see that on an actual fingerboard. And this is called Screen Legends, number 4 out of 10. Thank you so much. We have a SpongeBob cup here with a bunch of the characters on it. We have a SpongeBob ornament that I do not have either. The SpongeBob's Holiday Rush. 2 little SpongeBob minifigures. That is amazing. That is so freaking dope. That is a big freaking pin. That is a Gengar pin from the Pokemon Center. It needs 3 prongs to hold it up, and look, they're little Pikachus. That is absolutely gorgeous. Gengar is my favorite Pokemon. I have a Gengar collection. I actually don't have any pins in it, so my first pin being this massive medallion size one is just epic. I can look at this all day. The silver outline on it is absolutely gorgeous. Thank you so much. That is literally that's the coolest freaking pin I've ever seen in my life. That is awesome. Thank you so much. That just literally made my whole freaking Halloween. And then we have a note in here, so let's take a look and see what this says. Okay, so Jules said, "Hi, we collected stuff to send you as always. Doubles can be sold on your whatnot. We found the Tech Deck a while ago, but procrastinated sending the box and saw you bought one recently. Hope you can use this one. Open box. Love you guys lots. Small bag for Karina." Okay, I'll definitely give the bag to Karina. I didn't even realize I had this one. That's the thing with the collection growing as fast as it does, is I didn't actually remember I had this one. So I actually can see it right now. Now that I look closer behind the Tech Decks, I do have this. Heck yeah, so I definitely will be opening this one up. All right, Karina's little mystery bag. I'm gonna peek inside of there. Oh, she's gonna love it, I know that. I'm gonna show you guys though, either way. There's this squishy, oh man, it's really satisfying, little like fidget toy cinnamon roll. I don't wanna use all the fidget in it, I'll wait for Karina to use it. And then this adorable little cinnamon roll, like, what are they called? Tsunami, I think? And the actually has the head shape of cinnamon roll too, which makes it for a lot of extra fun being able to push around that little gel on the inside and get it into the ears. Okay, she is going to flip out, thank you so much. And then we have another note too from Julia. Hello again, I hope you enjoy all the goodies. I got the bat from the carnival, like the sponge from last year. And can you believe that the Dollar Tree still has magic towels? Thank you for such fun videos. We love you lots. I love both of you guys so much too, and thank you so much for being a part of this community and for the incredible packages always. And that's what I thought. I figured that the bat came from the carnival or something like that, and I love that type of stuff because it's just stuff that really easily gets lost to time. So I'm so happy to have one in the collection. We also have the magic towels that they spoke of and a bunch of fingerboards in here. Oh my goodness. Is it normal to drool over fingerboards? That should be like food or something, right? This is insane. What the heck? This is by Finesse. These are, I think, by Tech Deck because they have the removable wheels. We have the Sonic board, and then we have Infinite on one. That one is badass, but the sickest one of all of them, for sure, the Super Shadow board? Are you joking me? What? This is so sick. Like, I love collecting these so much. Like, they're like little art, like it's like, again, it's kind of like I was saying about the shoes earlier. Like, I have so many big size skateboards in my collection. I've had the Spongebob ones, Naruto, some by Funko. I have a Reptar skateboard. Like, there's so many that they've released, and it gets to the point where you can only hang them up so many places and put them so many places, but I love the artwork on them. So having those little fingerboard versions of them, you get to have the artwork, and you can collect like hundreds of them in a small little container versus like a full skateboard deck. 100 of them would take up like a whole garage. You know, this is amazing, and it has all the little like pieces to go with it too. Like it has the trucks, the wheels as well too. That is awesome. Thank you so much. These will all be great additions to the collection. And then there's also this full setup here of the Tech Deck boards. And this I also have in the collection. So now I can take all of these out of the box as well too. Because I really do like, I keep the Spongebob and like the TMNT ones in the packaging for the archival purposes in the collection. But anytime I get like the Disney ones or anything outside of that, I always open them. Like, I collect these out of box. So being able to get the Nickelodeon ones out of box, I love. So thank you so much. I'm super pumped to use these ones. And there's also this Spongebob bag in here too. A little tote bag to add to my tote bag collection, which I always forget when I go to the store, but I will try yet again. This is awesome now. It's got everybody on there. It's Squidward doing the reverse thing. All right, thank you so much to Jewel and Julia. That was a whole lot of fun. It's always amazing the work you guys do on these packages. And you guys can see the artwork they did on there too. I don't want to ignore that. That is so cool. You got Patrick and Spongebob there. You got Gengar and Mimikyu. You got Plankton. So cool. Thank you guys yet again. Let's check out our next package. Okay, you also have a lot of these envelopes that we haven't checked out, so let's just do these all together here. So first off, this one comes from Jen. We have a box of Dora Valentine's Day cards. She always makes sure I get to add some Dora collected items into the collection. We have a blueberry ticket jar. Oh, this is for Mitchell. Kind of reminds me of a Friends jelly from SpongeBob. We have a bag of Pokemon cards. Oh, I love that the Valentine's Day cards, they come with these little magnifying glasses. That's so cute. And then there's one for my mom too, Mama Reptar. There's also a DVD with 2 movies I have not seen yet. The Looney Tunes Show DVD, and then Daffy Duck's Quackbusters. After he inherits $1 million from the estate of J.B. Quibish, Daffy and his pals open a ghost posting service to stop J.B.'s ghost from reclaiming his money. That's awesome. I am definitely gonna watch that. So we have some drawings here. We have one of Daisy here. We have my name in Japanese, as well as some drawings. We have a drawing for Karina. And then there's even a picture of Mitchell with Mitchell. Very cool. Thank you so much, Jen. That was a lot of fun. I'm kind of obsessed with these little magnifying glasses. Something interesting about using something small to look at something small, you know? I like that. Next up here we have from John Solis. Let's see what we got here. Ooh, that was a clean cut. We have the 6-pack movie collection that comes with 6 of the greatest films of all time, all in one box. SpongeBob movie, Jimmy, Arnold, Rugrats, Wild Thornberries, best of them all, back at the barnyard, baby, with Kevin James. There's also this interesting envelope in here. That's the tiniest little SpongeBob card I've ever seen in my life. There's nothing on it, but very, very cute. That is going in the collection for sure. That is just cool. Okay, we have some brand new shirts for the collection coming from Courtney Thornton. Well, sometimes she sends shorts. One time she sent pajama pants, which are Garfield ones that I wear like literally almost every week. And I have my freaking shadow slides right over here on the side of the room. Ooh, this is a Cartoon Network shirt. Oh my goodness. Courtney always sends the coolest shirt designs. That I can already see from behind of it is epic. You got Johnny Bravo there, Cow and Chicken, Courage, the Ed Brothers with that clean Cartoon Network logo and Chicken sitting on top of it. That is amazing. She also sent me these. I gotta show you guys that because they're so sick. I wear them all the time. I'm trying to like make them last as long as I can, but you guys can see I have kind of worn these guys a bit thin. But these shadow shoes, I love these things so much. They're so cozy too. It actually kind of matches the Cartoon Network shirt too. And then let's see here, we have one more package from Courtney too. Thank you again, Courtney, as always. I love Courtney's taste. Let's see what we have here. I would fully let Courtney design my wardrobe of cartoon shirts. Let's see what we have in this one. I mean, she basically is. We have a SpongeBob Christmas. This is perfect timing, literally. So glad that I opened this one soon enough. This one is, we wish you a crabby Christmas, and it's got Squidward doing the thing with a Santa hat on. I love the green too. That is so cute. I think last year they did one with just SpongeBob and Patrick, but this one's way better that it has like a lot more of the crew there. And then this one here is, oh man, one of the coolest collaborations ever. This is Naruto X Sanrio with the Naruto X Hello Kitty collaboration. You got everybody on there. Why does Rock Lee look so funny? Pom Pom's eyes are not that big, so he just makes him look so derpy but cute. I think Gaara, Kakashi, Itachi, all of them look perfect. This is so cool. Thank you so much. That was a lot of fun. 3 brand new shirts. You're gonna see me rocking around here in the cavern for sure. Big shout out to Courtney as always. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We have a few more bags here. Let's see here. This one comes from Sergio. Sergio, shout out to him. You guys know he usually gets his whole own fan mail videos, which we will have one coming up very soon here too. But it looks like this one ended up in this video. So let's see what we have here. Oh, dude, no way. Just yes. The Beyblade anime season 1 volume 1. Oh my good. I didn't even know this series was on DVD. Look at Dragoon. Look at Dragoon right there. That is so cool. The first 7 episodes of the series. Man, I gotta find the rest of these too. You got Tyson there on the front. I love the Beyblade OG anime. Incredible. Thank you so much, Sergio. That is an amazing addition to the media collection. Okay, we also have one here from Abraham Corona. Abraham Corona, thank you so much. Let's see what you got here, man. Let's see what you sent in. Some skinny disc here. We have short films. So these are 2 DVDs with short films on them. Mudface, a short film. And then this one just says short films. So without watching them, I wouldn't know exactly what's on them, but I am very curious what is on the short films DVDs. Thank you so much, appreciate you. This one is from Malcolm Washington. Or is he from Washington? Louisiana. Malcolm Washington, let's take a look. Uh-oh, we got Adorables we gotta open up. We have a Blue Eyes White Dragon cinnamon roll. I feel like that might be for Karina though. We have a Squishums little mystery figure here, which I feel like this might also be for Karina. And I'm a little jealous because I want a Blue Eyes White Dragon. No, I think she's gonna be flipped out though about that. She's gonna be so hyped. We have Scooby-Doo Vanishing Valentine. These are 2 prize print ads. Let's see here. It's Yu-Gi-Oh! Destiny Board Traveler, and then Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 4. Win a trip to hang with me on tour. I imagine hanging out with Tony Hawk with him on tour. It's like you pull up to Los Angeles, you have like sunglasses on. I always imagine it being like, I don't know, like some kind of Drake and Josh Goes to Hollywood type of vibe. Whenever you see those sweepstakes, we got the Pokemon book here, the TMNT book, as well as Nick Jr.'s favorites, number 5. All right, let's see what we have in this Dorable here. I'm not sure what series this is. Let's see. Could have either 2 or 3 figures. I'm the one opening it, so probably 2, but let's see what we got here. There are 2. Our first one, we have Quasimodo, and then our second one, we have Cinderella. I know I don't have Quasimodo, but I might have Cinderella. I'm not sure, but Quasimodo is definitely new to our Adorables board. Thank you. All right, and then we only have 1 package left. That was all of our envelopes. We have 1 package left, and this one comes from Alondra G. Alondra, thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's see what we have here. Ooh, this is gonna be awesome. So Alondra is the one that sent us a bunch of awesome stuff from Japan last time. And it looks like she sent even more stuff. Oh my goodness. This is about to go crazy. It is about to go down, okay? I hurt my eye, but this is gonna be amazing because I see vintage Japanese SpongeBob merchandise. I am so obsessed with the vintage merchandise from other countries right now. Angel Blue is a Japanese kids clothing brand, very popular in the Heisei retro era and even among adults. Even this note is so cute. Yes, the Angel Blue is adorable. Oh my gosh. So there's Angel Blue collaboration with SpongeBob. I'm like trying to look at this, but I'm still like so curious what's coming up. All right, let's just start with this then. So this right here, is that a bike bell? That is amazing. Like, how do you find this? You have to share with me, Alondra, what website you go on to find this stuff. I think maybe you did, but if I forgot, I need a reminder because this is a 2007 vintage SpongeBob bike bell, but from Japan. Are you kidding me? Once you started to collect everything in the US, I mean, not that I have everything, but I could say for Green Label, like of the key components, I have like 80%. So what probably is a whole nother era of stuff, like it was a whole nother wavelength of stuff I don't have, is vintage regional exclusives. Like, I don't even think this company Brujula is even here in the US. So 2007 bike bell, and there's also two of them here. There's this adorable Gary here, which I'm sorry if I butchered the names. This company is Bat de Mille. This is so nice quality too. Like, the chain on here is amazing. Finish is so smooth. You have this literally so cute of a Gary plush here. Oh my god, he is amazing. 2025 too. Japan, they just do everything so much better than the stuff we get. Oh my, and these are vintage Green Label Korean SpongeBob shoelaces. My gosh. Like, this is so, like, vintage merch is cool in general, but then it being from another country, you know, the odds of like this being anywhere here in the US, very low, considering how old it is, and on top of that, across the ocean. And then this right here is the Angel Blue company she was talking about. I'm not familiar with it, but the characters I feel like I've seen before. Oh my gosh, so that is so cool. So this is a little lanyard you can put on your phone. So it comes with two of them. They have the Angel Blue character as well as SpongeBob there, and you can hook this lanyard on your phone, so that way it's like easy access. You can just grab your phone by pulling it out, or you can also, what I like about that is you can be able to find your phone if you like. I've had those on my phone in the past before, but I had to switch my phone case to this one here. It's like clear one, so I lost that little attachment, so this is perfect. And I don't know if the Angel Blue character always has those eyes, but his eyes are very SpongeBob-esque too, so if they're always like that, it's a great little connection, those two. Thank you, thank you, thank you. This, what is this? Green Label SpongeBob balloon swing mascot? What is this? So it's a little pouch here that inflates, and then it allows for SpongeBob to kind of shake on the inside there, but he's also protected, so you don't have to worry about him coming off that piece or getting damaged. And it's Green Label as well. You can see the Japanese or Korean Green Label tag right there. 2006. That is, I am blown away. I love this so much. I love Japanese vintage SpongeBob stuff. That's my that's my era I'm going into right now. I love this. Let's see what we have here next. This is a piercing set. Like this, something so cute it makes you angry. It's like, why did we not get this stuff here? But hey, at least we have Alondra. Look at this. These are piercing sets, and they have all of these adorable ice cream character forms. Look at the Goofy Gooberberry Sundae. You have SpongeBob, Patrick, and Squidward all as ice cream. And look at Patrick in an ice cream outfit, and they're all piercings. Those are incredible. Okay, there's a shirt in here, and I'm about to flip out. We're gonna save that for last. My goodness. There's a towel here. What the heck is this? High school athletes meeting in Shikoku? So this is a sponsored item for an event in 2014 of a meetup of some of the best junior high school athletes. Something so exclusive to a particular event sponsoring a high school meeting in Japan. You know, like the chances of seeing this thing here? Never. That is so freaking dope. And I'm sorry I keep saying freaking so much, but sometimes I have no other words to explain how excited and epic something is without going into expletives. So freaking as close as I could get. That is legendary. My goodness, that is so beautiful. Okay, and then what are these? Is this candy? There's like these little gummy SpongeBob candies, and some of them are duplicates, so I could try some. This is like a set of all these little SpongeBob Japanese candies, and then if I were to guess, the label on them, like the cover art, it does. I can't read the year on here because it's in Japanese, even though numbers are the same. I just don't know what is the year and what is not. So if they're expired or not, they feel pretty malleable. They say 2025 on them, and the artwork on there is from the newest SpongeBob style guide. So I'm actually gonna try one. SpongeBob Japanese gummy candy. Taste test, let's do it. I have no clue what I'm about to eat. Hopefully it's something good. All right, let's try it out here. It tastes really like milky. Well, then there's some fruit in here too. Kind of like gummy bears on the inside. Oh wait, this is a good illustration. This is a good illustration of what they look like. What that looks like is kind of what it tastes like. It looks like it's like milky, then the inside has these little fruit like chunks in them. That's actually really freaking good. My gosh, I'm gonna eat another one of those. Those are amazing. I'm gonna keep this sealed because when else am I gonna get awesome SpongeBob Japanese candy? But these two are doubles, so I can eat these. Okay, so let's see here. Next up here, I honestly would have made this its own video had I realized earlier that all this Japanese stuff was in here. But let's see here. There's all these little SpongeBob vintage charms in here. It doesn't say they're vintage, but I can just tell by the design of SpongeBob that it is likely early 2000s. It's SpongeBob here with, I don't know what that is. Is it like a burrito or a bouquet of flowers or something Snoop Dogg has? I don't know what that is, but I like it. And then, ooh, a little grumpy SpongeBob coming through here. Because these are 2000s, so back in the day, back in our day, when they had the old school phones, a lot of times it was common, even back then we were trying to accessorize stuff, you know? We had phone charms. So these would go around like a little loop somewhere in your phone and they would just kind of hang off your cell phone. So this is from that era for sure, but they're Japanese ones. And then we have a little Patrick phone charm. That is amazing. And then now there's this. This is officially licensed, and this is like Goofy Goober. Everything's better with ice cream. Like, what do I call this? Are they like bags, I guess? Like birthday bags? It's like a birthday bag set, and it also comes with notes that you can also give to people. But my gosh, like that is, it seems like in the Japan, they have like a whole Goofy Goober style guide or like aesthetic that they have available out there that is not here. That I love so much. That is such a fun look to it too. And then you can see shots in the back here that are from the movie, but you also see some from the TV show with more recent appearances at the Goofy Goober. Okay, and then the t-shirt. Let's see here. I am pumped to see what this shirt design is. So this says 2015 24th All Japan Elementary School Badminton Championship. Why is SpongeBob over here sponsoring elementary school events? This license 2015 Viacom. That is the dopest thing I have ever seen. If I was a kid and my school was sponsored by freaking SpongeBob, I would get held back on purpose. I would be in the 4th grade for all grades. I'd be there until I was 19. I would always be at that school just to collect the exclusive SpongeBob merch every year. This is literally some of the coolest stuff I have ever seen. Thank you so much, Alondra. That was fantastic. I love Japan, and I love the SpongeBob merch that's coming from there. Thank you so much. It's like my dream now, like to go to Japan and just do a SpongeBob hunt and like find as much of it as possible because good. And it's like getting a you know what I mean? Like, it's almost like when you've been playing a game for so long, right? And then they release a sequel, and you're like, wow, this is a whole new world with all these new opportunities. You know, I'm playing over here in version 1. So, like, you know, you've been to a lot of these map locations, you've seen a lot of stuff, you know kind of what to expect for the most part. But then they released the DLC, and you're like, wow, everything here is new. You know, basically everything I see is brand new to me. That is like, there was nothing in here I'd seen before because it ain't from here. That is so cool. Shout out to Alondra. Shout out to everybody in this fan mail series. That was a nice little exclamation point to finish it off. Thank you, Alondra. Virtual high five, virtual hug. Thank you so much. Appreciate you, beautiful people. If you guys, again, are interested in sending fan mail, the address is on screen right here. If you guys want to support the show further, the greatest way to support this show is by joining our YouTube memberships right here on YouTube or joining our Patreon. Sign up for as little as $2 or $3 a month, and it helps get us a little bit of freedom away from the YouTube gods that are constantly pushing their thumb on us, trying to make us do and dance like puppets to do the things that they want us to do so you guys get the videos. But support our Patreon, our YouTube memberships, it gives me a couple little strings clipped off each time, each person, to where we can be free and be able to make the content that you guys and I want to make. So go check that stuff out down below. If you guys are interested and hang out with us live, we are live every single Wednesday and Friday at 5:30 Pacific Standard Time on Whatnot. Come check us out. You can sign up for free. You get $15 when you do sign up that you can use on anything in the shop if you want to, but you don't have to. And you can also enter our giveaways that we do every single week. Any doubles you see in any of our videos, always go over to our Whatnot stream, whether we auction them off or we give them away for free. So go take a look. That information is down below as well. You can also go check out our eBay shop as well too. All those different ways to support the show are down below. Before we go anywhere, you know the drill. Scan it! That is it. Thank you guys so much yet again for watching this video. Hit the like button, subscribe if you're new here, leave a comment down below. I'll see you guys in this video right here that I know you're gonna love. As always, beautiful people, I'll see you in the next one. Adios and bloop!